everything else. Field goal. I guess Rams are 3.5 in frigid Chicago. Maybe snow in New England Sunday. Let's talk divisional round with our friend Joe Ostrowski, co-host of the Chicken Dinner podcast with Sam Panayotovich, who joins us on Fridays. You all know Joe. We will not ask Joe for his favorite highlight or memory of the 2006 Sabres, which a team being celebrated tonight. If you have one, shout it out. But, we sort of tweak you or just stay away from hockey altogether. The Sabres have won Bulldog 14 out of 16.
14 of 16 is
not
right.
bad. It's a big one. It's big for us, Joe.
Damn.
And right?
Wasn't aware. You learn something every time.
Yeah, we're having for the first time since we've known each other here, all three of us, Joe. We're having a hockey season. They've been by this time of the year a complete nothing. And really, the last couple of years, you can't even. I could hardly even get mad at them anymore.
No, the only hockey team we talk about that's bad is China with Joe. It's just Team China.
That's right.
So
yeah, I'm well aware of where you've been because that's where I've been with the Bears for so long.
Right.
It's always about you have the people get mad at you because you do it, but you got to do it. The big picture conversations of that, no, you can actually live in the moment, and you guys are living in the moment with your top two teams. It's a good time.
It's not something we're used to, but here we are.
Right.
So, Joe, what a weekend! You want to look back at last weekend? I mean, there were so many good games. Let's bring up the Bears here and their win against Green Bay. Now they're a home underdog in maybe single digits against the Rams. I'm feeling the vibes with Chicago. And can they be a team? Now it's the Rams, the team that was commonly talked about as the best in the league for so much of the season. Can they just sort of wander their way into the playoffs and then the division and now last week's game? Can they keep going?
Why not?
Why not?
With what they've done, they set a record last week. We were talking about this a month or so ago about the number of wins that they were having when trailing in the last 2 minutes of games, and it happened for the 7th time. And even Bears fans that have witnessed this all season and whatever, the Iceman, Captain Comeback, they're trying to settle on a Caleb nickname here in Chicago. But you've seen it, and then still they're down 21-3. And people are angry. It's over. Nobody's considering bet on the Bears on the money line live right now. You could probably get a really great number. It's truly remarkable. And we're just stuck in this space where we're just so used to going at the negative and attack. Even Sam, it was still in our show after the weekend, he's criticizing Ben Johnson. I'm like, dude, did you watch the second half? Are we going to give some credit there? You got to move past these fourth down decisions. Yeah, maybe they weren't the best, but that's what they're going to keep doing. And I thought, and this can apply to much of the league, and maybe even Buffalo as well. Olin Kreutz is former Bears center. Mm-hmm. He's one of the analysts in town. Does a great job. And, he's got that old school mindset. But he's like, we've got to move past this. This is what he's going to do. This is much of what the league is doing, talking about the aggressiveness. And he said the upside is with players is that's ingrained between the ears now. They're going for it. They're aggressive. He believes in the in the offense. So, they know the coach has confidence. There's also that benefit, which doesn't get talked about as much. But, yeah, I mean – I still view it as a pretty wide open year. I had to stop myself this week because I was looking at the top three, and I was thinking, okay, Buffalo, LA Rams, Seattle, it's probably going to be one of those teams. But then I had to check myself. I'm like, I've been saying it's wide open all year, and you look at it this weekend, it's very much wide open, to your point. Even with San Francisco, I like Seattle this weekend. They're a big underdog, San Francisco. They were a big underdog last week. They've beaten Seattle. They know that team inside and out. Shanahan with his playoff success. That result wouldn't be all that shocking if the Niners pull off the upset.
Anything is possible. So how flat are the Super Bowl winning odds? The biggest underdog would be the Niners, the Bears?
Yeah, let me check because I checked before Monday Night Football. Then I didn't end up going back. That is actually something that we were discussing yesterday with a bettor. Who's the worst team left?
The AFC are the four teams are almost the same. I saw look-ahead stuff for next week, and of the 4 potential matchups, the biggest favorite was 1.5. Denver against Houston.
I remember, I was looking early in the week at the AFC numbers, and the 3 teams in the AFC, the odds are about the same. It was like plus 250, plus 270. It's all around.
And Houston's fourth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be longer odds than the Niners or the Bears, right?
Yeah. I mean, Super Bowl, Seahawks and the Rams are about the same, around 3-1. And then Patriots, Bills, Broncos, all bunched up, 6-7, somewhere around there. Houston 9.
I heard that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even.
You can't help yourself.
I was hoping nobody was going to catch it, and I can just forge ahead. But,
You're on with us young guys, Joe.
Yeah.
Sorry, we caught you.
We're clued in, Joe.
Yep. Bears and Niners.
To what I don't know, but I'm clued in.
I think it's almost over. I don't hear it as much, but then I saw my son's phone ding last night.
Well, that's my cue to start using it like crazy then.
Yep, just like Facebook.
Yeah. I go, what's that? Who's texting you now? Oh, you guys going to jump in on the video games? You can't sit here and watch a movie with your family? And then I look down and his buddy just texting him 6-7. I mean, that's it. I'm like, come on.
Well, is there enough value in the Bears and the Niners to play it? I mean, is it good enough? What is it? 10-1?
Bears 16.
16?
Niners 22.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You look at the teams and why they're down there. It's not because of the offense. It's not because of the coaching. It's the defense on both of those teams. How many times are we going to have that conversation? Well, they can't do it again, can they? Well, they keep winning. They keep winning, so I think they can.
I got to tell you, I had not looked at the lines of the other games until just before you were, set to join us here. And this Niners-Seattle line kind of blows my mind. I know that Seattle shut them down just a couple of weeks ago, but still, that was such a good race. And I don't know, Kittle being out is significant, but that's not, what is that, a point maybe? I'm just surprised to see 7.5 on that game.
Yeah. I think the thought process there is, okay, now is it too much? We thought with Bosa and Warner it was too much. Okay, now what about Kittle? And you just have CMC, and that Seahawks defense was phenomenal against them a couple of weeks ago. Now, if you look inside that game, it was a 10-point game. So that would still be Seattle covering the point spread if you play that out again. But that had a lot on the line, obviously, with the number 1 seed. And Seattle outgained them by almost 200 yards, and Seattle was 0 for 3 in the red zone. I think the thinking there
all right, that kind of adds up.
Yeah, they should have put a lot more points on the board. And by the way, you have an 8-day rest advantage. That certainly has something to do with the point spread.
We're not sort of Mahomes the last couple of years, Joe, right? Our conversations this time of year were, do you really want to bet against them? Okay, try it. And 2 years in a row, they just skated through the AFC. Isn't there sort of a reverse Mahomes concept here with Darnold? All right, well, rest, home field, just beat him, 7.5. Sam Darnold, you sure? Joe, you sure?
For sure.
You sure?
For sure.
You want to? You doing this?
I know.
You want to?
I am going to.
Revenge game?
I am. But,
okay.
Yeah, no, I do understand where you're coming from. Here's a stat that shocked me when I was looking at it this week. Because I had the same reaction. Really, Sam Darnold? We keep doing this where, okay, he's in a big spot. What's going to happen? Is it going to be like last year again? Darnold, when he's favored by 6 or more, never lost. 13-0 straight up, 10-3 against the spread.
Really?
That surprised me because I was expecting to see quite the opposite, where he has disappointed so many times. But,
wow, well, that had to take a long time to happen. A 6.5-point favorite for Sam Darnold with the Jets and the Panthers. Probably not that often.
Yeah, that's all recent, right? The last
Vikings,
2 years
right.
with the Vikings.
Right. Well, bet him for Super Bowl MVP and just close your eyes and watch golf.
Yeah, I would have, but then I saw the number, Mike. It's not even 5-1. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Really?
Josh Allen has a better number right now, guys, 7-1.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Seattle wins the Super Bowl, it's going to be some defensive player like it was the last time.
Exactly. But which that's the guy you would go with?
That's my dude.
I don't know.
I
Bulldog wanted the Bills to draft him so bad.
He was my favorite draft idea for months. Joe.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's team up.
I don't mind that idea. I don't
Nick
mind that idea
Emenwari,
at all.
Super Bowl MVP. Well, I mean, it's against the Bills, right? We don't want to do that too aggressively. But if they get like Denver, that's the team they beat.
Yep.
That's the team they beat in the Super Bowl, like 60-2.
Speaking of Denver, Joe, what do you think about the Bills? That just like last week, the Bills opened as 1.5-point favorite, and this swung much earlier. Last week, I think Jacksonville didn't get favored until Saturday, if I remember correctly. Here, Denver already, like midweek, it flipped, or even earlier. What are your thoughts on Bills Broncos from a betting perspective?
Hang on, I'm in worry. 500-1.
Oh!
Specific book.
Where do I send the money?
A couple bucks.
We're in.
Might be worth it.
500-1.
Yeah. So last week,
I love to lose.
Where do I send my $1?
I mean, it's just, why not? What was interesting, you're right about that movement towards Jacksonville. It was crazy. Right before the game, there were books that were dealing Jacksonville favored by 2.5 in that game. So if you pay any attention to, what are the pros betting? What are the sharps betting? If you follow that, you got your ass kicked last week. They lost every game. And
Really?
Jacksonville was one of them. Every single game. They were on the Steelers. They were on the Packers. They were on the Rams -10. Eagles big. They were on Oregon in college football. They lost
the
everything.
washing machine guy.
Right. The washing
I
machine
forgot.
guy. Right.
Sam's washing machine guy.
He's fading the
Oregon.
washing machine guy. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Tough.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I wouldn't go too far to see what's going on there. But, yeah, it was interesting. Beginning of the week, it was Bills as a slight favorite. Then it was a pick'em. And then yesterday it moved to Denver as a slight favorite. I don't think any of it really matters. Like, people will make a big deal about it. Went from pick'em to 1. You're picking the winner of this game. That's what you're doing. I will tell you that I told Sam on the show yesterday that for the first time, I'm starting to get nervous for you guys.
Really?
And I was pretty confident last week, and it was a pick'em situation at the time that we spoke. And I'm like, look, quarterback, that's where you go. And it's the same situation this time around, right? Like, that's what everybody's who's taking Buffalo, that's what they're going to point to. Allen against Knicks, that's a no-brainer. It's not that complicated. You guys know, breaking this down every which way throughout the week, I'm sure. Where's the Bills' advantage that's not quarterback?
Running back.
Cook. Yeah.
I mean, that's a tough defense, though. Like, we saw
right.
last week what that can look like when the matchup is
Bills'
wrong.
line is really good. I don't know how good Denver's is, but the Bills' line is excellent.
They're
But
excellent.
But I'm done after that.
Allen's over-under is 208. I mean, it's lower than Knicks.
Yeah.
Not even close. By the way, speaking of over-unders for this week, I did Purple Insider this morning, so these are fresh in my mind. Puka Nacua, over-under in single digits in Chicago, receiving yards, 98.5.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, baby.
So the total's been dropping in that game throughout the week. And with some of the names that I was looking up, I think we talked about Loveland last week, guys. And he was 40.5 last week. And then early in the week, he's 58.5. And then I go and check. That came down 52.5 because of the weather report. And I'm like, okay, so maybe you can get a good number on Puka. No, you can't get a good number on Puka. Check out the Devontae number. This is a guy used to playing in the elements. What are you going to do the under then?
55, is it?
Yeah, it was 50 or touchdown. That would make a lot of sense.
I'm fine with
me.
both.
Yeah.
Like, Stafford's number is close to 270. The total's healthy, even though it's super cold. I'm fine with both on Adams. I like it. I like that idea.
The total there's 49.5.
49.5 and 8 degrees.
That's
a huge compliment to the quarterbacks.
It was 51 on Sunday.
50 the Bears Packers?
Yep. No, the Bears Rams.
Oh, it's come down, you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's come down throughout the week. It's looking like right now it's going to be one of the 10 coldest Bears games ever.
Wow.
And the wind is the big deal. That's what we want to pay attention to, because early last week it was saying wind, and then we saw what happened in that game. The wind was not a factor in that one. So will it be this time around? The Stafford and freezing temperatures, those numbers are making the rounds as well. He's dome quarterback in both of his spots here. I'm not sure that it really is going to matter all that much.
All right.
McVay talking to LaFleur this week. This Bears defense is rough, boys. So the Rams should be able to name their score.
Joe and I slapped Loveland on our playoff team, so that was a good idea. We also started Justin Herbert. So R.I.P. Thanks for throwing the ball in that game. Did he throw a pass in that game? I missed it if he did. I just everything was – I get to Monday morning, and it's McConkey running wide open all night. I'm like, I didn't really understand. I didn't appreciate that when I watched this game. I know they scored 3 points. Anyway, better luck next year to us. Joe Ostrowski, chicken dinner. How's that going?
Oh, it's going great.
Good.
The show is growing huge on YouTube and podcast as well, so it's been a lot of fun. It's a great time to take advantage for sure, but it's a fun time. I was like, Hawaii golf this week.
Oh, baby.
We get Hawaii golf. We can dream about being in Hawaii, and then March Madness is around the corner. It's a good time.
There's
Baseball
always
futures.
something, right?
Yeah.
Got to be quick to baseball futures pretty soon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Joe. Good luck this weekend.
Good luck to you guys.
Joe Ostrowski on the West Shore Hotline. Mike Schopp and the Bulldog. Timeout. This is